Hey guys, hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Divine Shade if you're new. So today guys, we're going to be talking about PNB Rock. But first thing I want to say is that 11 months ago I made a video about Flight Reacts and Sony Digital, and I forgot to mention that PNB Rock is also involved in that set of characters. And here are some side-by-sides to just show you guys. Shout out to Conscious X for making these side-by-sides for me, and they just look so much alike, okay, as you guys can see. So in this video, my main focus is all the Gematria linking up with this PNB character dying, because it's extremely scripted, just like with any of their deaths, but this one is like extremely scripted. So this is one of the posts that I had seen initially from the Shade Room, and it said man believed to be, this was before he was pronounced in quotations as dead, and they're saying the man believed to be PNB Rock. You know, like, how couldn't you not know it was PNB Rock? You know, that would just be an obvious thing. You know, it's not going to be no random guy, you know, especially with the video on how people were acting. It just doesn't seem like they knew that it was some random guy. It's like they know who that is, obviously. So this was another post that I seen. It says RIP to PNB Rock. He didn't make it. And this stuff is just so, it's just so odd. They like to pull this sympathy from people, and it seems like a big joke, and I can just imagine them laughing while making these posts, like, because it seems like a huge joke. This was the food that they were eating, and they're trying to shape this incident with, oh, don't post your location, like, whatever. That's just them trying to find a narrative to knock his character off and why it happened, because they know the storyline just obviously doesn't make sense. And so they're just picking any storyline possible to go with. So right here it says that the rapper, whose real name is Rakim Hashim Allen, was dining with his girlfriend at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles at 106 West Manchester Avenue. They give all these details, and it says around 1 p.m. when this shooting occurred. Okay, so they give all these details, and it's just for their own scripting purposes. So that the coordinates of 106 West Manchester Boulevard is 33, and also there's a 16 right there, and 28. All these coordinates link up to words pertaining to death in Gematria, which you're going to see in this video. So Masonry, South LA, homicide, and that address all share 8448, and they all share 39, okay? And then right here, dining, Masonry, and South LA share 105. Masonry and dining share 105, and all three shared 39. And then 6ix9ine made a joke about it. He said homie died over, and then he put the waffle emoji because it's a joke. This 6ix9ine character, he's like any other comedy character. They disguise the truth with laughter or trolling. Him doing this, making a joke or a mockery out of it, shows how much this thing is a joke, you know? It shows how this thing is just absolutely fake, you know? So right here, waffles equals 72 and 27. Waffles and Monday both share 27 and 72, and the same ciphers linked up perfectly because he died on a Monday. So right here was the last post on his Instagram feed, and it was promoting his song, and it's called Love Me Again, and it's a lot of doublespeak with that title right there. And then the cover of this, you know, initially when someone that's not deep sees this, they just think, whoa, he's talking about relationships, and this is like someone upset going to a gravesite or something like that, and it's depressing. It's deeper than love. The flowers are literally dead. That's what's going on here. So right here, this was his last post on his story, and of course he's doing massive symbolism. This is just one of the screenshots from it, but he was doing so much one eye and, you know, all types of symbolism, and this is the symbolism that I caught when I screenshotted it. And of course he's shouting out another, and of course he's shouting out another artist before he just is knocked off the world stage. So it says spam, and this guy's ad, and it says tell him we needs to we it says tell him we need to drop this before the summer really over, lol. So obviously from how I just read that and how you're probably reading this, you can tell that this is grammarly incorrect and it's low IQ typed, okay? And it's because it's scripted, right? So I copied this entire thing and I put it in, and of course he put the LOL in there. And of course, as you guys know, 8338 associated with murder, terms associated with death, which I'm gonna show you guys. So that whole thing was scripted because this is not even grammarly correct. Like, I couldn't even make out what he was saying, you know? And so he said, before the summer really over, right now, the summer solstice is not over yet. So murder and summer solstice both share 88. Summer ends September 22nd. Dead equals 22. This is the guy that he was shouting out. And of course, he's doing the horns on the low. And he's wearing a Wallin' Out shirt. Go check out my Nick Cannon video. I talked about a lot of gematria pertaining towards Wallin' Out. And then right here is his whole breakdown. His birthday and his death date are in reverse, okay? December is the 12th month, so that's 12/9. September is the 9th month, and he died on the 12th day, so he died in reverse. So he was born 12/9, dies 9/12. Kind of mockery is that, you know? Right here, his full name equals 74, killing equals 74. Killing also equals 7438. I just showed you guys how the entire text on that story that he posted last equaled out to 38 in two ciphers, 83 and 38. Something I found odd is that the Emmys was also tonight, and this is the 74th Emmy, okay? And he dies. Killing equals 74. I just showed you guys all of that. And then Zendaya, she wins and she's like making history for all of this. Zendaya and PNB both share the same exact gematria, 32 and 31, aka 13 also. Murder and PNB Rock both align with 79, 34, and 38 perfectly in three ciphers. Rakim is his first name. Rakim equals 83 and 38. Murder equals 34 and 83 also. September 12th, 2022. The date that he died. His name, PNB. Dead, passed away. And robbery all share 14, as you guys can see. No matter how they put it, 114, 140, it's all the same numerology at the end of the day. Deaf folks equal 41. I just showed you guys all these 14s. So PNB is aligned to deaf folks. He died in September. September is aligned to all those 14s I just showed you. September equals 140, which is 14. PNB equals 34. Execute equals 34. RIP, Killing, and PNB Rock all share 38. And 43 and 34. So this is the main article that they're putting out about this character being dead. And of course, he's shooting massive energy in this picture, massive negative weirdo energy. He's doing the horns, he's shooting it, and it's the main picture. Out of all the pictures that they could have used, they used this picture of this character. So right here, he dies in Virgo season. Kill and Virgo season both link up to 44. So let's talk about the moon. So right here, the moon is 17 days old as of this day. As of September 12th, it was 17 days old. And it was in Aries, okay? Aries equals 8338. I showed you guys his last text in that story that he posted equals 83 and 38 in the reverse ciphers of these two ciphers. His name equals 38. I showed all these other 38s that align to him, okay? Kill equals 17. The moon was 17 days old when he died, okay? Virgo and Kill both have 17, 71. They have 64 and 28. The reason why these two things are important is because the moon was 17 days old. We're in Virgo season. He dies in Virgo season, which equals 71, which is 17. What is the chances of that? So with all these 17s, I started to think about the connection between him and X. So here's a picture of them together, and everything with this X character, their theme was 17. And of course, they're by this car. X died in his car, I believe. And the last post we see of PNB, he's in his car. So I just think that's ironic. And of course, he has this album called 17. Then another connection, Nicki Minaj, she said this stupid tweet. She said, after Pop Smoke, there's no way them as rappers and their loved ones are still posting their locations to their whereabouts. Whereabouts equals 47, killing equals 74, execution aligns to that. She says to show off waffles and some fried chicken, question mark, with an exclamation point. Her saying this is just like 6ix9ine saying this. They're all making it a goddamn joke. They're doing massive double speak. And then she goes on saying sap stuff, pure fake stuff to get sympathy out of people. So whereabouts 47, killing 47. So right here, I thought about the connection, how she has a song. Because she, of course, she said that it was a pleasure working with him. And I started thinking, she has a song where she said Roscoe's on his knees with a snot nose right here, right? In the song with Mariah Carey. And that's a huge connection. Roscoe's equals 41. Dad equals 41. Roscoe's chicken and waffles, the full gematria of that is 283, 103, 41, and 13. Okay, so I hope you guys see those key numbers: 41, 13, 13 again, and 38. So right here, PNB Rock and Nicki Minaj have a song together called Fendi. Fendi equals 38 in the English ordinal. And then the town and city, so Germantown, PA, which is where PNB Rock is from, and Nicki Minaj have the same gematria, 177 in the reverse ordinal cipher. His entire death is completely scripted. There's so much gematria to just keep going with, but that's a never-ending cycle. They script so much that there would just be numbers forever if I kept going with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you so much.